Hello everyone, my name is Sarah. I'm a holistic nutritionist, and today I am so excited to talk to you about embodiment. How do we begin to love our bodies? This seems like such a heavy loaded question. These days, I find it pretty rare to meet someone who has made perfect peace with their body. When we struggle with body image, many of us try to take control and fix the problem. On paper, this technique makes sense. We have a problem, we enforce a strategy which will give us the solution. And oftentimes, this strategy includes an exercise routine, a new nutrition protocol, more often than not, losing some weight. If I could only lose 5 or 15 or 20 or 50, whatever that number may be, if I can only lose X amount of pounds, then I can relax and then I can finally love myself, then I will be happy. I cannot tell you how many times I have heard this statement or a statement very, very similar to this one. But what if I told you that we had it all wrong? Embodiment is the concept of being in your body now, feeling the body now, doing the things that we want to do now, not when we lose 5, 10, or 15 pounds, but honoring that and doing it right now. Listen, if the destination is weight loss, we are never going to get to the destination if we are not sitting in the car being your body. Typically, when we're in a place of dissatisfaction with our lives or with our body, our solution involves us completely checking out of our body. And it makes sense. It makes perfect sense why we would want to do this. It can be very painful to stay there, and it can feel extremely vulnerable to be there. Checking out of the body is actually a very normal human response. However, when we check out of the body, we start killing ourselves with tedious exercise that we hate. We start eating boring and bland food that doesn't make us feel pleasure. And we may follow a structured meal plan that doesn't allow for any fun or spontaneity. We begin to live in a constant state of disconnection with ourselves and with our body. Our mind is telling us to do one thing, meanwhile our body might be asking for something different, but our mind overrides that and tells the body to do it anyway. When it comes to weight loss, we don't realize how much we are asking of the body. In order to lose weight, we need to push the body out of a state of homeostasis, meaning the body is comfortable where it is and it does not want to budge. It doesn't want to move. And more importantly than that, we are asking our body to change. And in my opinion, that is asking a lot. So expecting it to happen immediately is a little bit unreasonable. How do you expect to change your body if you are not living inside of it? More often than not, we just get stuck in our heads trying to control and manipulate our bodies and trying to figure out new strategies to change. So in my experience, the best way to change your body is to actually be inside of it. Listen to it. Move it in ways that feels good. Allow it to feel pleasure. Listen to it. What is it asking for? Allow yourself to eat pleasurable foods, even if you or some health coach online has labeled them as bad. Allow yourself to eat these foods and enjoy them mindfully. Again, we can't drive a vehicle if we are not sitting inside of it. It's just not going to move. And I believe that the same rule applies when it comes to weight. This week, I challenge you to ask yourself, are you checking out of your body in efforts to try and change and manipulate its shape? Are you eating foods that you do not enjoy? Are you doing exercise that you hate? And lastly, are you wrapped up in numbers, the scale, macros, calories, or grams, or stuck in rigid routines and protocols? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I truly encourage you and invite you into the concept of embodiment. What would it feel like to allow yourself to eat the foods that you want and trust yourself that you're not going to overdo it? And what if we took a break from the scale and instead of letting numbers determine how we're going to feel that day, we check in and listen to our body and figure out how we actually feel that day? That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video because I absolutely love this conversation. Give it a thumbs up. And until next time, don't forget to embody, squat, and come.